Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Story. And we were just investigating this town, and I'm eating some of the treats that my mother sent me from America. Most of the Rice Krispies are already gone. Some of the Twizzlers. Oh, it's a vampire snowman.
It's some sort of frozen statue depicting a humanoid figure.
It's actually called a snowman.
Oh, really? And how do you know he's a man?
Because he's got snow, but I'm not gonna say it. Probably kids around.
Ha 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 ha.
It's some sort of frozen statue depicting a humanoid figure.
Same thing.
It's actually...
Oh, really?
Because he's...
Linguistically speaking, it's because man was originally the term for the species, did not have a gender applied. Woman was, I believe, wif, which wif got shortened to wife for wife and man and wife, because wif was the what you added to make female, and the male was wereman, something like that. I can't remember. At the top of my head, it's a little bit hard to remember. I think it is ver. No, because ver was man. I guess ver was it. But yeah, it used to be man was just the species, and then they had these other two additives that they put on top of it, and then eventually the one for male got stopped. They stopped using it, and then they kept the one for female, which is where we lost some of the generic names for people.
You're looking a little strung out, my friend. You need to stay frosty.
Oh dear.
I don't want to carry it around. It's so cold and wet.
Like my nose. Feel it.
Ugh, no. But I will keep the snowball in mind just in case.
Oh, we have a snowman.
No, I don't think so.
See if he says the same thing.
You're looking a little strung out, my
Same
friend.
thing.
You need to stay frosty.
Okay. Oh, it's a bucket barrel. Yes, that's me opening another Rice
It's a
Krispie.
barrel full of
Monkeys?
water. It's a barrel full of water.
Monkey water?
It'll be full of annoying bat water in a minute.
Huh.
It's the steeple on the barn.
I understand the Martinellis are trying to rent that place out. I saw a flyer on a lamppost the other day.
What did it say?
Room for rent, great views, quick access to equestrian facilities available now. Must supply own ladder.
There's the steeple. If we open the doors, I bet we'd see all the people.
There's nobody living in there. You just wanted to say the rhyme. Admit it.
Okay, you're right. Hey, do you want to play Where is Stumpkin?
Absolutely not.
I wonder how many people even know that rhyme nowadays. It's a little hand game. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open the doors and see all the people. I wonder how many people actually know that these days. Can we...
I'm strong, but not that strong.
Barn steeple, those are steeples.
Oh, Frederick, there might be bats up there. Do you have any relatives living up there?
Not that I know of. But there could be some poor suckers up there hiding from the Belfry boys. As you know, they can be pretty good at collecting their debts.
I'll bet we'll run into them.
I don't want to wake any bats that might be sleeping up there.
It's middle of the night. Why would the bats be sleeping? What? Oh, it's winter.
I can't reach that high.
You can fly up there.
No, I better not. I don't want to disturb any sleeping bats.
Yep.
It's a hayloft.
Yuck! It's an entire room filled with scarecrow in it.
Huh.
Hey, anybody up there? Hey, hey!
That's horrible. I had my eyes closed. Please tell me she hit
I
him
don't
for
need
that.
any hay.
Hay is for
Hay
horses.
is for horses, not vampire bats.
I should have known that joke was coming. Dress shop.
It's a poster for some missing or lost boys. Apparently, they all used to work for the Vlad's Landing Picayune.
Based on what I saw in Shroudy's torture chamber pit, I don't think they're coming back.
Lots of apparently paper boys.
Poster, why do you say missing Michael and Sam, last seen at the carnival on the Lake Vog Boardwalk?
Oh, now there's a reference to a classic. Well, it's now classic. It was new when I was a kid. A vampire movie.
I don't want that. Besides, it's marred with some graffiti.
Lost Boys. Oh, Lost Paper Boys, Lost Boys. Ah!
It's a window looking into the dress shop. There's some lady racing around like crazy.
Yeah, she looks pretty busy for someone whose shop is supposed to be closed.
There's all kinds of things in there. Some fancy-looking dresses, several bolts of cloth, and a fat guy who looks really unhappy.
Maybe his corset is riding up on him and he stopped by to have it adjusted.
Interesting.
It's rude to yell through a window. I better not. That won't accomplish anything, I'm afraid. Sorry.
There's this. This might cause a little bit of a problem.
It's a sign for the dress shop.
Actually, Mona, it's a dress shoppy.
That is stupidity.
No, it's not. That's an old-time spelling. But it is just dress shop. But everybody should.
Sign? Why do you have an extra P and E?
Because there's a town ordinance outlawing four-letter words on signs, so they had to add a few here and there to stay legal.
I don't know why the old-time spelling had the extra P and E. But you do find a lot of cases that some of the silent letters that we have now in English used to be pronounced. In some cases, there's sounds that are no longer in the English language. In some cases, it's just words got shortened, but the spelling stayed the same. Also, in a lot of cases, the spelling changed from one part of the country, one part of England to another. So there weren't really real hard and fast spelling rules until you got to towards late middle and modern English.
I don't want to fly into that. I'm not a monkey. It's a cross. I can barely stand to look at it. It hurts me.
You're not going to be able to get near that door until we find some way to deal with that cross. Maybe you should look in that Vampyre for Dummkopf book that Madame Strigoi gave you.
Yeah, I've already done that.
I can't get near it, and I certainly wouldn't be able to touch it. I've got to find some way to deal with it from a distance.
From a distance.
You mean old cross! It's not nice that you hurt me.
Somehow, Mona, I don't think scolding it is going to solve the problem.
It's even a Templar cross.
It's the door to the dress shop. For some reason, I can't get close to it.
It's the cross hanging above the door. Just like at the boathouse, the cross is keeping you away. You don't happen to have another animated golem body tucked away in that dress of yours, do you? Preferably one that's about 10 meters tall?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find another way to deal with that cross. Maybe we should take a look at the Vampyre for Dummkopf book that Madame Strigoi gave you.
I know that already. I'm looking for new information.
I like talking to things on occasion, but not with that. I can't get close to the door with that cross hanging there.
Let's see what else there is to look at before I start doing it.
It's a window. Hello there.
Come back later. I'm doing the dishes.
All right, I will. Need any help?
No, that's okay. The last stranger I let in to help with the dishes took them all. So no, thank you.
Well, that's rude. At least he didn't bite.
Better not. I think somebody lives there. I don't want to scare anyone in there.
Okay, anything else here to do before... Let's go on. Oh, there was a lot of stuff there at the end. Maybe I should go back a seat and see if there's if they have. Okay, woman of low moral fiber. That's going to be annoying. Windowsill, oily vat.
It's an oily vat filled with cooking grease. Talking with that would not be fun. Certainly there are better ways to keep my hands looking young and soft without plunging them into a vat of smelly old grease.
Probably...
I would
solidified.
never cover myself in smelly, rancid, nasty grease. I don't even want to touch it.
How do I get the feeling that's might be
It's
coming up
covered
right
with old wine jugs and cooking oil cans. No, boring conversationalist that. Ugh, I am most decidedly not picking those up. Perching on windowsills is for pigeons, not vampires.
You're calling yourself a vampire now? Really? Restaurant window.
It looks like a window to the kitchen of a busy restaurant. The people all seem to be watching something blue with moving images on it.
Yeah, bars and restaurants are now renting crystal balls from gypsies so their customers can eat and watch the game.
Oh. Yeah. Interesting. This is annoying, though.
Excuse me, chef. Did you train in Paris? Then why are you boiling strips of leather? Oh my!
Oh dear.
I'd rather keep it open and look in. It reminds me of a Paris cafe.
Yeah, except with a lot more vodka, goulash, and anemics than in Paris.
I like her little nodding. Okay. Oily vat we already looked at. Chimney.
It's the chimney to the dress shop. I can see smoke pouring out of the top of 2 smokestacks up there.
Those chimneys look pretty small. Santa Claus is gonna need to go on a diet before he'll be able to squeeze down those.
And
I don't talk to things like that.
can you fly up to things like that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that was pick up, wasn't it? Yeah, let's maybe fly up to it.
Let's take a look up there, Frederick. Maybe there's a way in.
I'm game.
Aha!
I don't talk to things like that. There are 2 smokestacks on the chimney with smoke pouring out of them. That smoke smells pretty good. Whoever's home is cooking something.
I wonder if they're making flapjacks. I could go for a serious plate of flapjacks.
And we pick up the
That won't
smokestacks.
accomplish anything, I'm afraid. Sorry. I can't fly into a chimney when the fire is going.
Oh dear. Hey! Well, first of all,
It's a slightly taller chimney than the other one.
I have an idea.
That might be a good conversation if that talked back. Too bad. No. It's way too hot and smoky to fly down there.
But what if we...
No, I don't think so.
Apparently not.
No, I don't think so.
Oh well. Anything else up here? Okay, let's go deal with this woman of low moral fiber. Houseboats.
It's a woman standing outside of the nail salon.
That woman is definitely a working girl, Mona. I think she's in the process of doing a little self-promotion.
I prefer to walk when I can. Reminds me that I'm still part human. Do you think she would be willing to speak with us? She might have some good information about the area.
I'm sure she'd be happy to share her time with us. And her hourly rates are probably reasonable.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
Sorry to disturb you, but may I speak with you for a moment?
That depends. Are you in any way associated, affiliated, related to, or working with any member of a local, regional, or national law enforcement organization, particularly those identified as being tasked with reducing or eliminating the act of human fulfillment?
Human fulfillment?
She means no, she is not.
Well then, hello there, honey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
You work for the salon.
Do you work for the salon?
Work has such a negative connotation. I like to think that I live my life in the pursuit of pleasure, mine and others. My relationship with the salon allows me to pursue these personal interests while simultaneously providing me with an ongoing source of income. Right now, I'm standing lookout for a private nail salon event going on inside.
Okay, what sort of work do you do?
What sort of work do you do?
I like to think of myself as a small event planner, or possibly a personal entertainer. In terms of the specific services I offer, that generally depends on how much my client is willing to spend. Was there something particular you had in mind?
Uh-oh, Mona. That constable over there's eyeing you pretty closely. You'd better be careful, or you might get picked up for solicitation.
Solicitation? Solicitation of what?
Mona, you seem to be having some difficulty grasping the situation. This lovely lady here...
Why, thank you! And I might say you are by far the most attractive bat I have ever encountered.
You're too kind. Anyway, Mona, to put it bluntly, this woman is, well, she does stuff to make people happy, especially penicillin manufacturers.
Oh, I guess I understand. I think. Forgive me, I don't have much experience in these, areas.
There's nothing to forgive, darling. You know, you are quite attractive. I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but would you ever consider a career change? We offer flexible hours and an excellent benefits package. We would have to put a little more foundation on those cheeks, though I'm afraid you're looking rather pale.
I am an opera. Okay.
I am an opera singer, and while I appreciate the opportunity, I'm afraid my plan is to travel back to my beloved Paris so I can resume my opera career.
What is so illegal?
What is so illegal about talking to someone?
There's nothing wrong with pleasant social intercourse.
What are you talking about?
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying we should be discreet.
Why are you standing out here?
Why are you standing out here in the cold?
You can thank Constable Bud Crane, the cop standing over there. He's not a big fan of the nail salon services. So I have to stand watch to warn the private party we are having inside, in case Constable Crane decides to have a raid. Believe me, I'd rather be inside nice and warm.
Why would Constable Crane not like a nail salon?
Oh, I have a bunch of theories on that, and none of them good. My leading theory is that he has a serious inferiority complex because his older brother Lou is such a big town hero and overshadows Bud at every turn. So to compensate for his shortcomings, he's way too wound up. He really needs to get
Relieved of his duties for harassing a perfectly harmless nail salon?
Yes, exactly. If he'd go away or someone got rid of him, that would be a relief, believe you me.
What private party?
We'll keep this on the down low, but Burgermeister Willem Vinton and a bunch of his cronies from the next village over are having some political discussions in there. Very delicate ones, and they don't want to be disturbed.
Disturbed by whom?
The Vice Squad. Vlad's Landing Vice, which Constable Blood Crane over there is the head of, doesn't like my business practices and is constantly trying to shut me down. But we are so good at nails that the politicians keep allowing us to reopen.
Can we go inside your nail salon?
Sorry, honey, no can do.
Why not?
The salon has been reserved by a private party. I'm doing double duty as doorman and lookout. So unless you are part of the Gotford Falls City Council, I can't let you in.
May I ask your name?
Certainly. Today my name is Iris Vivienne.
What do you mean by today? Your name changes?
Of course. My name changes with my mood. I'm in an Iris mood today, but tomorrow I may be somebody else. My customers enjoy a certain level of variety. Might I ask your name?
Mona. My name is Mona.
Well, what a coinky-dink. I use the name Mona all the time. It is a perfect name for a woman in my profession.
Ah!
And what is so gosh darn funny?
Nothing.
That's a lovely dress. May I ask where you purchased it?
But of course, I bought this dress at Madame Stoker's dress shop.
Stoker?
She does excellent work. Although sometimes it's difficult to get an appointment with her due to Madame Stoker leading a fairly hectic life.
Why is Madame Stoker's life so hectic?
She has 2 young children who keep her very busy, and a very demanding husband who is a bit of a gluttonous louse. Although he is an excellent customer.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send him my way.
Okay, anything else here?
It's the door to the salon. Oh, and it has a pink heart on it.
I apparently forgot to
Odd
start
for
my
a nail
timer.
salon.
It would be if it were just a nail salon.
What do you mean?
Birds, bees, hearts, the red light. Any of this getting through?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Be right back. Because I think I may have overstepped my time.